All right, my name's Matthew Johnson. I'm running the Pro Sprint class this year at Knoxville Raceway. I'm originally from Fayetteville, Arkansas. I grew up in the Knoxville area, and now I live in Ankeny, Iowa. I started racing outlaw karts at English Creek Speedway. I think it was in 2011. We raced in the adult clone class out there for a couple of years. We won nationals there in 2012, won the track championship in 2013, won nationals again in 2014. We moved up to the open class in 2015 where we won Rookie of the Year, raced again 2016, 17, 18, winning a couple races there. Last year I would say was our best year in the open class. We started 10th in the A main at the English Creek Nationals. That didn't end too well, but we still started up front. So I'd say our team has a lot of goals for this year. I think we actually have more high expectations than we have goals. We don't expect to come in and just be average. That's not who we are. It's not what we do. Goals technically is to win a race at Knoxville. Who doesn't want to win a race at Knoxville? So I'd say that's definitely number one goal, is to at least make that that turn into victory lane. Hopefully have a top 5 point showing and get a couple wins. So that's our goal. So in 2015, I joined the Iowa National Guard. I currently still serve. I'm a combat medic with AMED on Camp Dodge. My unit is AMED Medical Detachment up at Camp Dodge. Last year, in the past 4 years, I was a truck driver with 1168. We were a tactical truck company, so we definitely did a lot of training. We were a forward readiness unit. That meant that we were supposed to be ready to deploy within a 10-day notice. So we did a lot of training that kind of hindered racing during the summer. It's just kind of what comes with the job. Every single year that I raced out of English Creek from 2014 on, I was never able to contend for points. So we've never been able to contend for points. Once I made that transfer over to MedDet, they have a little different type of training that they do. They're a clinic unit, so what we do there is our training is kind of broken up and we never really leave Camp Dodge. So that's going to be, I kind of did that, number one, to benefit me outside of racing and in my life in general, but also that was definitely a big thing for me to move to do that because of my racing career, and I knew that that would help me here. So that's why I made that change. So the Knoxville aspect of it, why I wanted to race in Knoxville is, it's just the history growing up. I remember, coming out to the racetrack when I was younger, and we didn't even live here. That was when we lived down in Fayetteville, Arkansas, and we would come up, I remember, for nationals, and my grandfather took me to the race. And, there was never really a thought process there of, that I was going to do this one day. Growing up racing at English Creek and having the success that I had out there, you always had people that say, hey, when are you making the move to Knoxville? When are you making a move to Knoxville? And oh, it's going to happen, it's going to happen. You have to take the initiative yourself to do it. You just finally have to say, I'm ready to do it. And that's what I did. And honestly, I can't even tell you when it was, but one day I just woke up and I said to myself, I'm ready to go racing in Knoxville. So we went ahead and I actually called Ian Madsen, called him up, and I said, hey man, hey mate, I'm ready. And he said, you're ready? And I said, yeah, I'm ready. So got with him and Kyle Ripper, and they set me up with a really good car. And then I called, made some other phone calls, got a hold of Ryan Levitt. He had a Pace Performance motor ready for me. So I kind of did some financial things there, was able to get a hold of that motor, get a hold of this car. And, there was a lot of, okay, now what? So, we got the car, it was like, all right, now what? We got the motor, it's like, all right, now what? So I brought some guys in that, they know what they're doing, but they're also new like I am to the situation. That way, my thought process is on it, bring guys in that can learn like I can. So we got a couple guys that have a lot of knowledge. We have a couple guys that don't have a lot of knowledge in areas. So my process on that, military-wise, is everyone can feed off each other's weaknesses to make the other person strong. I think growing up as a kid and growing up around the area, there's plenty of dirt tracks around here, but Knoxville is king, and Knoxville is the place that produces the top talent. If you say, hey, I race sprint cars in Knoxville, people are gonna be like, wow.